Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Let's see if we've still got a base. If we were hit last night or not. And then go from there. Oh, we've still got a base. Look at that. Right, first thing to do when the server loads, we need to go to a trader. So we've got a load of stuff to sell. Let's see if they'll sell. I don't think they will. That's completing a mission. That needs to be sold. And then we could come back via that key card room and pick that up. Ah, that needs to be taken to trader and sold, doesn't it? I need to eat before we go. That'll do. Where's this skin? That's all for sale. Good, happy with that. Right. It's about to get dark. Okay, so we're going to do a run to trader. Then we'll come back on the RV. Hi, 92. So we're going to do a run to trader, hand in stuff, and then come back via where I think there's a loot crate that we might still be able to open. That's the aim anyway. And see how it pans out. While we're doing that, we need to eat. Hopefully you can hear me all right, 92. Hi, John. Run to Trader John and then back via the castle. Excellent. Good news today, guys. The searches are back from the property that I'm going to purchase, or the flat, the apartment. So they've sent some queries off. One that I requested, and 4 that they would do anyway because things weren't worded correctly in the contract. But once that's back worded correctly and my query's been answered, then I need to sign a contract and pay a lot of money. And set a completion date. But here we go. Back on track again. my guess now would be completion middle of September. And move out of where I am currently by end of September. But take over the new place middle-ish. Our server restart in 10 minutes. Joy. We'll be back on after the server restart, obviously. And then on for the evening. So, no more raiding till Friday. So now we need to find nails and expand the base and use our code locks to build pods rather than cover other stuff. Well, buy code locks, find nails is what now needs to happen. Well, that's the aim at least. And it's raining on Chernarus. How surprising. How did your run go on Goblin, John? Catch some fish? Yeah, King of the Hill with 3 or 4 minutes to go until restart. Bad timings, guy, bad timings. Makes Livonia look like summer. Yeah! So my guess is I'll be less content creation for most of September and the beginning of October. Which suits me fine. Not yet getting everything together. Did find copy machine. Ah! There you go. Because I'll have to get everything done in the new place. As in, all it comes with is a cooker. And fixtures and fittings. Everything else I need to purchase. Because I don't own anything. Which is really nice. Makes moving easy. You know, I've got 3 computer desks, that's about all I own, and computer system, clothing. A couple of plates, which will be thrown away. Bedding, which will be thrown away because I'm getting a new bed. Mattress, cooker, fridge freezer, pots and pans, cutlery, knives, TV, sofa, chair, air fryer. Slushy maker. Buying the lot. Oh, and a new car. It's going to be in a very expensive year. How much food are we getting through? We just ate rations and we're already down to 16%. We need a better source of food. Hello, Mr. Fox. I'm not eating fox. Right, we don't want to jump until after restart because it could kill us if it just restarts at the point that we're jumping areas, because portals aren't the most stable of creations. Yeah, it was job. I'm glad that you've got your head round it. What I'm doing, or what I will be doing, even though we're not overly talking about it massively on stream. Rough stuff we can talk about, just none of the details. Because obviously if things don't work, I don't want to get people's hopes up. I know what I'm doing with it. Right, we could try for this. We've got 5 minutes, so we would be logged out in Trader. Might be worth the push. Just can't stop for any Zeds en route. Oh, and I'm buying a laptop and another 4K monitor. Because I've got a 4K at the moment and a 2K. The 2K is going to the laptop for working on stuff. So when I'm content creation, its job will be to edit. And then the 4K monitor I'm currently using will become for Discord and OBS. And then a new 4K monitor, a 49-inch screen for gaming on. Frightening as that sounds, and it does sound frightening because that'll be 2 4K screens I'm running for my main build. Right, let's do some sales. We did have a commission to complete. Oh, got to bring him a mackerel. That'll be easy. Now, what's the one that I've got to complete? Does it give it in a different... Not that one, that's for sure. Okay, we've got to find it. This is a nightmare. One of them is to do with a gold... Okay, so we've done that anyway. Apple juice, welcome to hell. Oh, I've got to visit place. Won't be that, won't be that, won't be that, won't be that. Complete that. 490, no. Book club, no. No. We do have a Bible in camp, maybe. No. I've got an intelligence folder in camp. It's worth a lot of money. No. Find all the Pokemon cards for a lot of money. Collect blood. Oh, I've got a blood collection kit. I can donate my own blood for that. Okay. After the restart, we'll carry on Operation Find which mission I've got to hand in. Just waiting for the restart, guys. Then we'll be back in. Looking quite snazzy, really, aren't I? There you are, the cookie dance. You used to be able to do it facing forward. You just have to get it at the point where... So, when it just about stops, so there, your feet stop, and you move the rucksack right to the point of no return, and then release, and it doesn't know what to do, so he starts dancing. Should happen on any service wait screen. I know, it's boring. I should make it into a short, really. Dancing in DayZ. Right, wait for another couple of minutes and the server should be up. Now we've done that weird thing. But it will be nice to get into my own place. I was thinking this morning it would just be so nice to wake up in the morning, be able to walk into your own kitchen, grab a coffee, arguably light up that morning rollie that you desperately need, rather than have to vape. Make a bacon sarnie, and with the curtains drawn you can do it all naked without anyone worrying, and then go to work, putting on clothes first and shower and shave, but you know what I mean. And it would be really nice to have a separate room for content creation, so this setup in there, all of it separate, so when someone comes round to visit, when I've got friends round, they don't have to see all the computer set up. Because the computer room will end up with a PC and three laptops. Yeah, 3 laptops. When I'm working from home, my work laptop, my laptop I use for my hobby, and a spare laptop I have for, well, I just have, which I'm probably going to run to do. I'm going to run a home. When I have a server build, I'll use it for development of a copy of the server running locally, so I can test mods before I deploy them, is what I'm thinking. Unless you meant to show it off. Yes, exactly, unless you want to show it off. Yeah, 100%. And there will be, obviously, when I've set it all up and it's where I want it and it's all done, I will do some photos and put them out on YouTube of the computer room, not where I'm living. People don't care about, well, people don't overly care about where it is, but the content creation room with the things that I'm potentially going to have. I found a firm that will turn any image into wallpaper to a size of your choice. So I give the size of a wall and give them the image of the Chernarus map, and they'll come back and print that as wallpaper. So it fits over, if it's 5 rolls, say, 5 meters by 2 meters or whatever, they will make that map fit that. And then you put your wallpaper up and you've got the Chernarus map on the wall. I think it's awesome. I know it's very geeky. I know it's massively geeky. Right, we need to find the mobile phone. Bring a gold mobile and hand it in for some sort of prize. I think it was a key. And we've come all this way with a gold mobile. We might as well hand it in. Yeah, at main room, I'll have maps up of World War I and things like that. The battle maps that I've got. Living room, that sort of stuff. my stag's head on the wall. Let's just wait for this game to load in properly. Good. Right then. Now, where did we get to? 4090 Book Club. No. Not that one. Not Teddy Hunting. Not Intelligence. Lion King. No. Treasure. Not that one, because they give you a pickaxe you don't want. Pokemon. No. Gold Drip. No. Collect Blood. No. Craft a bone knife. I've got it in base. Craft a rope belt. Photo collection. Baseball love. Crooked deal. No, that's a stupid nose. Kill butcher infected. Kill 50 of the butchers. Okay, I'm still doing that then. Smartphone. No, that was one of each of them. It was another one like that. Floppy hunt, no. Forgotten figures, no. Frosty stash? No. Kill any of those? Have I killed any of those yet? Horrible monster things. No. No. Cat food, dog food. Eliminate zombies. 10 pelts, 10 pelts. Bambi's revenge. No. Safe zone killing. No. Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. Beach cleanup. Oh, we've got to go down to the beach and do that. Got to bring some 40 chicken feathers to get a key. Pistol, 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 knife, knife, supply run. Okay. Supply run, battery, wrench, anti-book, armor, owl, bookcase, batteries, video card, video cassette, water filter, what, smartphone. Complete. Good. What do we get? One of those two. Okay. Right, let's see what else we've got to sell. Withdraw some money. We're at 93, that's good. Right, sell. Sell. Key. Ooh. Why have I kept that on me? That needs to go home. Oh, that's that done. Fine, that's that dealt with. Sell that. So we can't sell that thing then. That's annoying. Clothing. We can sell those. Okay. Good. There we are. That's come in now. Sell that. Buy another battery. Code lock. One of them. See if there's any food available. That's medical. Just buy fillets of fish, couldn't we? I know somebody will tell me if I do that. We'll buy a can of Stella. Mountain Dew. Make sure no one else has got anything. All that's left is bear, fat, and wolf. Okay. Right, what are we dumping? Dumping that. Dumping that. Taking that out of there. Putting our keys into there. Because they are important. If we get shot, we don't lose them. Dump that. Dump that. What happened to that other SKS that he thought I had then? Oh, it's there. Okay. Fair point. Right, and pay this money away. And let's go and do the next mission. 76k away. Check that is good to go. In case I need it. Need food before we move out. What can we eat? Mini MRE. We need to go nail hunting once we've done this. Not exiting with anything stupid on me. No. We need to build pods by Friday. So I need to basically build 4 pods by Friday and then replace the 4 pods or the 4 code or the 3 code locks basically. 1 code lock on me plus 3 in base are available. Build 4 pods and then replace them so if I get hit the lockers still survive. And I've got tonight, I've got tomorrow night, I've got Thursday night, I'm away Friday evening. I'm going to a military do, which we're having a summer hog roast. Which will be quite nice. Some cheap alcohol and a good old-fashioned hog roast. And at the moment, I don't have enough nails to do a pod. But Thursday, I probably won't be streaming because Chuckles will be off, so we'll probably be gaming together. Party time, no less. It's actually good price. It's a mess do. I pay mess fees each year, so because I'm a mess member, but a hog roast for £5. And then alcohol's at mess prices, which is nice. They always have an adult hog roast in August. So the cadets aren't there, it's just the adults. As a way of the HQ saying, thank you for another year of hard work. And then we've got a summer ball at the end of the month where I need to buy a dinner jacket for. I've never owned a dinner suit. And I need to invest in one. So this Saturday I'm off dinner suit hunting because I need a dinner jacket, trousers, shirt, bow tie. I've got shoes, which is frightening, the idea of me buying something posh. But I'll have more mess do's over the years, so I'll need it. And it's cheaper than buying mess dress. I could just go in a suit, but it doesn't feel right. It's a proper event, so I should be, and I'll have miniature medals on. So it feels like I should do the right thing. Nice moon tonight. You see how light these MVGs make the game. You do not want to run across a field at night, even if you've got MVGs on. It's safer to run across it in the day, I think. Right, we're going to have to now. Always have to check, don't you? Oh. Okay, we're going to go and hit the heli. Oh, VMC card. Is there a way in from this side? I don't know. I've never tried. Can I Skyrim up? No. Let's go round. Is that it can still be used? No. And I know it's a risk. Running home with plate in your hand because you can't fit it in your rucksack. Joy. Really profitable run. As long as we make it home. Oh, I know you're hungry, Goblin, I know. Yeah, at least that was easier than this, John. We hit a heli, then we hit the key crate. But we are a bit stuffed of gear now. We'll celebrate with a nice tin of tack back. We can get in that door. Ah, and breathe. Right, this can all be sorted later. That 76239. That I probably need to keep. Piano house where? Starry. And wooden shed in Berezino. Yeah. For some reason, sometimes these batteries fail. There we go. Right. So, oh, that needs to go away somewhere. Just go there. So there's a lot of sorting to be done later. Right then. So that goes there. Spare bandage goes down here. Instead, we're going to celebrate the tin attack back for a good run. Put that with our other nails so we can work out where we are before we move out. So what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. 5 times 30, 150. I should be able to build a pod. Joy. That's good. But I can't guarantee it, so the mission continues. So, where are we going next? Well, I know we're after nails, but it's an airdrop. As long as it doesn't despawn. We're so bloody close. Oh, bugger. get the airdrop. I'm got some serious amount of loot I've got to sell. Might have to invest in another locker. Heaven forbid. I'll keep a counter on me, I think. Not like that. Too big. So where were we? Might have enough time. Oh, sorry, banged my head. Getting to that point that any gear fear I may have had should go. Fuck. I need a high seat. So we're not doing airdrops, that's for sure. I know. I had no idea how I did that. Believe me, I have no idea how I did that. %100% short waiting to happen though. Right, and we're going to have to break the base because I need ammo. Right, airdrops, we need to bring more ammo to. That was interesting, wasn't it? Those walls are punchy. Ah. 308. Do we have any 308 left? Yes, we do. Ah. Oh, dear me. I think I need to change my pants. Where's my first aid kit? That we need to replan from. No other Gucci first aid, have I? Like specialist first aid. Oh, isn't working, is it? That's better. Laser dot's back on. Right then. No, I'm not going back there. I don't have the firepower for it. We need to go and find nails though. So do a try crest does not work well for this on this wipe for nails. Industrial. Probably my best shout. Right, everything needs repairing. That's the answer to that one, isn't it? Do we have repair kits? Boots are okay. I like my sniper hood. Huh. Now you can keep that airdrop. I am not interested. We need to repair that knife. John, are you still there, mate? Did you think I would survive that one? I didn't think I was going to make it out of that one alive. I knew there was a shed in that direction, but I didn't think I'd find it. I'm glad actually it was a shed. And then the house, because the window of the house kept me alive, didn't it, realistically? Because those walls have been altered. Yes. 100%. Fish knives are worth money. For an industrial zone, it's pretty shite, isn't it? Ooh, that's needed. That means we can move our flag. We don't count the key because we got that off a Z. Now we're going home. We're going to drop this back. It's too good a opportunity to miss. I've got to drop the lockpick off because we can make use of that after the next restart. Or we can carry it on us. Actually, I don't need to go back, do I? I just need to carry it on me. No, I need to get the rope home. We're close enough. And then we might just do a run to trader and clear some of the shite we've got in base. And buy another locker. And I need some 308 because we're low on that. Could do with another foul mag. That's for certain. The next airdrop we do, I'm taking in a box mag of 7.62. I think this server works well because they make PvE servers, and they've just taken the PvE server and made it PvP. So you've got all the stuff they've got on a normal PvE world, all the harder stuff to deal with, and then they've just added in the joy of PvP. John, it certainly gives me some ideas. He's like, I bet it does. And you can stop all those ideas right now. I'm lagging a little bit. That jump just seems to resync me. Alright, first things first, we've got to move that. Because if someone gets to your flag, they can have your base. And it was fine when we started off. Come on. That's that problem solved. Didn't need the rope. Right. That's a sellable. That's a sellable. Drop off good gear. Okay, so let's work out what we're selling. Keeping, selling. Selling. We can't sell those at normal trader, so selling. Nobody uses a shotgun in their life. Selling that horrible bloody thing. Keeping. Shite helmet, sell. We keep that in case we get the good helmet ever. Selling. That's a drugs dealer. Intelligence folder. There's a mission to complete with that one that I know about. I'm not a fan of 5.56s on this server for obvious reasons. Sellable. Sellable when we get to the right place. Keepable, sellable, sellable, keep, sell. Battery we couldn't sell last time. That didn't want to sell. Nothing inside there that we've left inside there like a mad goblin, is there? No. Okay. So... I've got an idea. I'm just going to buy fish and bring them home. Because trying to fish is dangerous on this server. Especially solo. Right, let's go trader, get rid of the rubbish. Maybe buy another locker. Have to be a single locker, wouldn't it? Slide it in there, maybe. Or stick it into that corner. There. Or double we could get in there. Just use it for clothing. And we need some 308. And if there's a sleeping bag for sale in the trader, there'll only be a sleeping bag for sale if someone sold one. But if there's a sleeping bag for sale, then we'll grab that. John, how do you feel about the player market? Sell the shit, buy the 308. Yeah. How do you feel about when we have having a marketplace where like they've got here, where nothing's for sale unless people put it up for sale? So we could have code locks and boxes of nails. Forget the nail economy. We could have code locks and boxes of nails that were always available, but they're expensive. And the trader would buy everything off you, but there would be nothing in stock to buy. So if you sold something to the trader, someone else could then buy what you'd sold. How does that... How would you feel? How do you think it would work? On here, I think it works really well. We'd still have a peer-to-peer, because if we didn't have nails and actually did it as a money trader, we could have peer-to-peer in there as well. Barter trade is a bit more difficult because you have to set up so many different rules to make it work. Yeah, so somebody runs in a load of guns to make some money to buy some nails and code locks. You go into trader, those guns are now up for sale. But that's the only way the trader would get stock, though we would have unlimited stock of certain items. So, a box of nails, code lock and batteries would be unlimited stock, but they'll be expensive. No, ammo wouldn't be unlimited stock. There'd be no ammo in there unless people sold it to him. And he wouldn't pay an awful lot for stuff, but he'd sell it for a very high price. I think there'd be a 10 times markup on most items. Okay. But it means that if you weren't using 556, you could sell all your 556 to the trader. And if someone else was running with 556, they could buy 556 from the trader. And if they weren't running with 308 and they were selling their 308, you could then buy 308. But it'd be like he'd pay a penny a round and he'd sell them for 10 pence each, sort of thing. If he paid you £100 for a rifle, he'd sell that rifle for 1,000. Because it certainly would work, I think. And then we just got to get the price right for the price of code locks and boxes of nails and batteries, because people are going to need batteries for the code lock to work. They're going to need nails to build a base, and the rest of the tools, because the tools for base building would be a hatchet, one saw, the book, would be unlimited, so they'd never run out of stock. Or I'd set it at, if you think there's a 60 slot server, they're allowed 10 doors each, 600 code locks. Or they're allowed 10 code locks each. So 600 would cover that. Extra players, you might set it at 1,000 code locks. No, I'd make them unlimited, stop people earning lots of money by farming and buying every code lock just to spite other players. And they'd still be in the world. It just would be a way of getting them if you had the money. We won't have virtual garages. Oh, 100%. So batteries would be... So if we were selling code locks at 10 grand each, for just sake of argument here, batteries would be, in my head, 5 grand each, because that would be a 15 grand code lock. Because you can still find them in the world, you can still charge them, you can still do all that sort of stuff. But if you just want to go and buy a new battery, it has to be expensive. And then I'd have a quest board, so the first quest you did, visit the trader, would give you enough stuff to build one door. A non-repeatable quest, visit the trader, and that gives you a code lock, a battery, and a building kit. Someone's just gone through there because the Zeds are right forward. But they're not chasing in. Okay. Intel folder. One of these, AA weapon parts, weapons repair, smartphone, Bitcoin. I've got it. Did I not bring it with me after all that? No. I've got the Intel folder. Where was it again? Too many missions on here. They should unlock as you complete them, not all be there. God, where are you? It was after we picked up. Oh, that's just no. That's not after we picked up. It was after we picked up the other one. Yeah. So if we cancel that and then pick it up again, it won't let me hand it in. That's annoying. Right, what have we got to sell? Clothing shit. There we go. Doesn't want to sell helmets and stuff, does it? Weapon parts. P90 sell. UMP. It doesn't want to sell. Buys and sell. Not using, not using. Not using, not using. Yeah, you can sell that. It's a light. Sell that. Sell, sell, sell. Not using that. Sell that. Sell the FAMAS. Still good to go. Right, buy some 308. Why is Tracer more expensive? Tracer's a worse round. That done. Buy some storage. Right, do they have a tool bench? No, because that stuff, I like it locked away, but makes it easier. Right, locker. No. Single. No. Okay. Statue. Wardrobe. Wardrobe might work for clothing. Wall clock. Wally volleyball. Teddy. Tool bench. Tool drawer. Table saw. Tool bench and the blueprint. Tempting. Because then we can make the stuff we need. Doesn't look like there's any lockers, does it? So let's get. We need some of those so we can clean our weapons. Oh, we might not be able to get anything more. Right then, so let's just get some food. Food man, there we are. Fish. What's cheapest? 3.2, 2.5. Anything cheaper than 2.2? Buy that one. 2. How to turn everything into 9 grand. Right then, let's go home, drop this off. Come on, game. Ah. You what I see? Oh, it's a bloody C-131. I don't have enough ammo. without reloading. I don't want to go through that shit at the moment. Tactical choices. We've got stuff we have to get home. Yeah. Pushing for home now. Welcome to the stream. Gonna drop these supplies off. We're gonna have to eat and drink, so we might cook some fish up. Because we're back on 12% again. Never-ending battle on this server with food and water. We still need to find nails, which is not good. That's going to be a hell of a fight at BM. That would have been a bitch to hold off. So when you do a hacked crate, the stuff that came on the airdrop for me earlier is what attacks you at a hacked crate. And then you've got to worry about players as well. Joy. But we're doing all right, seeing as earlier on we were nearly killed by that horrible creature from hell. We've got some ammo now for the gap, which is nice. Got a lot of base sorting to do though, unfortunately. which won't be done on stream. Base sort off stream. Because we all know it's boring. The only thing that really annoyed me about this server is paychecks. Oh, and weekend only raiding. It should be 24/7, 365. The whole argument about people get weekends off is a bad argument now, because people work over a 24/7 economy. But I'm scouting around the outside only because we're taking supplies home. But I'm viewing as we're running in case I see a player, because then my plans will change. That's my go-to to grab loot. My loot supply run, that is, if I need money. Oh, we're desynced. It's got 2 base symbols up for us. Annoying. Okay, mate. Well, thanks for being here, John. It's always appreciated. I'm not going to be on much later. I'm going to probably get home, stop the stream, go and have a break, come back and tidy the base. Because I'm getting annoyed of how untidy it is. And it needs sorting. And the desync issue means I've got to restart anyway, so let's make it home first. We can worry about the other rubbish once I'm home. Right, guys, thanks for watching. I will be on again tomorrow night and then back at the weekend. I won't be on Wednesday because I'm working late. I won't be on Thursday because I'll be running with one of my mates. We'll just be chatting. And Friday I'm going out for a meal. I'm going out for an event. So tomorrow night I'll be on same sort of time. I came on at 6 PM UK. It's now 7:45. Been on for 6:15 roughly. So same sort of time tomorrow. and then Saturday, most of Saturday daytime, most of Sunday daytime. If you've been watching, thank you. If you've chatted, brilliant. I will release a short of the nightmare that was that airdrop. But thanks for watching, guys. Catch you all again soon. Remember, if you've got a goblin in your sights, miss.